Hey y'all, it's Monét X Change from season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I am here to recreate my entrance look because it was so beautiful. I'm gonna show you how I go from this to this. First step is some good old thick foundation to cover up this manly skin, honey. It's gonna get on and lay it on thick. You also have to have a lovely beauty blender. I do not double down on my skin where I'm gonna highlight with it. So I'm gonna leave this and this foundation free. Go in with my second color. Yes, girl. Get it nice and up in here. Dab, dab, dab. And on your forehead and your nose highlight. Yes, girl. I'm gonna pinch that nose, honey. I'm using a brush to move the highlight product around a little bit. I want the highlight to be a little more subtle than the base foundation color. So I use a brush to move it around a little bit. I do not mix my beauty blenders. I use one for foundation, one for highlight. Get going with that one. I want you to move the product in around a little bit. Then I go back in with that original beauty blender with the foundation color and just go over a little bit, just again, to blend it out, to blend it into the highlight on my forehead to make that as seamless as possible. Go off the side of the highlight a little bit and I dab down to use my foundation color as a cream contour for my nose. I mean, I knew that my nose contour would be a Jackson today, but I'm about to give you LaToya, bitch. Because I am naturally a sweaty queen and my T-zone tends to be a little oily, I like to set my nose highlight with a light color. I go in with a pressed powder. I just go on the bridge of my nose where the highlight is and just go all the way down and press it in gently. So now that I've set my nose highlight with that pressed powder, I'm gonna go in with a loose mineral powder to set my entire face, my foundation and my highlights. Set it all with this mineral loose powder. This powder will make you look very dewy and very shimmery and make you look more natural, or as natural as a 6'2" man from the Bronx can look. I have never been a cream contour girl. Powdered contour does the trick for me just fine. So I go in with an angled brush and I like to go in with a nice pressed continuous cocoa. It's like a very, very dark brown, but not black. I follow that up with a nice black plum, doing the same line, but just a little bit above to give it a nice blend. It's time to contour that nose. Let me tell you something, a lot of drag is literally just learning on the job / bullshitting your way through everything that you do. So I just start there because I just do. Just get you a little bloop, 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 right there. So that when you take a selfie with your little ring light, no one will know. I know I'm gonna have my crease up here later, so you're gonna extend that contour up there. So you're gonna get a nice setting powder. I go over all my highlight areas and under the cheek, so I set that cut cheek. It's time for the eyes. For girls of color and people who are darker, you want to use a base and a primer for your eyes so that colors really pop and that colors really stay. So I'm gonna go in with a clown white and put that down first so that when I put colors in later, it will really show. And using your hand is a very helpful way and cost-effective way to really get that white down in there. For my crease, going in with a nice chocolate brown. Again, you just learn how high or how low your crease should be by just doing it. Blend the line up and out. I'm gonna get that same dark brown that we used for the contour initially and go in on the sides here and just twirl that brush around and give you a nice smoke and blend it out here in the corner. Yes. And now it's time for glitter. I'm a drag queen, I love glitter. You can buy them anywhere. Silicone brushes are really great for glitter. I don't want to completely saturate my lid in glitter, just to have a little bibbity bop. So now I'm gonna start working under the eye. So I'm gonna dust off all this excess powder that's been baking right now, but leave everything else. You're gonna leave this on your nose and under the cheek. That can stay. For the cheeks, it's time to go. Kohl eyeliners are great because they smudge easier and they're easier to move and blend. An upside down triangle, kinda. Then you're also gonna go on your waterline. You're gonna take an angled fluff brush and just blend that out. There we go. Shablam. And now it's liquid liner time, girl. And you wanna put a nice thick black line here to make that lash line as seamless as possible. This is opening up my eye so that I can, in a second, put a little shimmer there to make my eye appear a little bigger than it actually naturally is. And then with that same angle fluff brush, gonna blend that line out. Put a little highlight here and here. This is a liquid highlight that you're supposed to use for other things, but I use it for the inside of my eye. Now it's time for the eyebrow. I like to start right here and just go up. This is a gel liner we're using now. I just swoop down. Take the gel liner and fill the brow in. Okay, so now to clean that up, I'm gonna go in with a white, that same clown white we use for the eye. We're gonna go with that same white, a little bit of product on there. You're gonna just steady your hand and start at the bottom and clean it up. I go with a little liquid liner before I clean it up again. Brows are a long process. If you want good brows, you gotta be patient, honey. And now it's time for lashes. I like to use a combo of 301s and 199 lashes stacked. Like I said before, I'm a very sweaty queen, and the only way that I have found to make my lashes stay on no matter how, like literally doing this, I can jump in a pool and my lashes will be perfectly fine on my face, is using a little bit of Prozade to adhere my lashes. And just dip your brush into the Prozade a little bit. Go on my eye. Now it might sting a little bit, but that is normal. I'm gonna put weave bonding glue on the lash. So you blow on this one, and let that dry, let it get tacky. And you just apply it to your lash line. And shablam, there we are. Get right on your lash line. Oh my God, look at me. I mean, who is this biological woman? Do you know? I don't know. Lips. Lining your lips are half the battle to giving you a nice pout and making your lips look nice and shaped and formed. So I like to use a nice chestnut, that same dark brown that we used for the crease earlier. Yes, girl. And then you go on the top and you just hollow your lip line. A nice chocolate nude lip for a chocolate girl. Just go in and get that in here and just blend that so it's not as harsh. You go in with a nice liquid lipstick. Go ahead and clean your nose off and the cut down here under your cheek. You can go ahead and brush that away. You're gonna get some highlight to make those cheeks pop. And you just do that same smile, get the apples of your cheek, girl, and just dust it on. Then you're gonna go up here, between your brows. And now you're gonna go back down and just blend that out. You're gonna get a little bit of that highlight powder and go on the bridge of your nose so that in the club, your friends can spot you a mile away. Get a little liquid liner, give yourself a little bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I love a glossy lip. I do not like a matte lip. I think a matte lip is tacky, so I like to take a nice little gloss and just go on top. So this is the face, and now I'm gonna go put on the final look so you can see it all put together. So this is the final look, my entrance look from season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race, giving you a little Rosie the Riveter, giving you women's suffrage, women's empowerment. Follow me on social media for any fun updates and my YouTube, and I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. This is Monét. To you guys, love you, bye.
Hey beauties, it's Sasha Velour, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9. Do you want all the hot Drag Race tea? Then you better subscribe to VH1's YouTube channel, and you'll have all the fresh videos sent directly to your inbox. Now that's something not to joke about.